Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lily with 12th Wave Tarot, and I'm here to give you an energetic update for this new moon in Virgo that is tomorrow, August 30th, 2019, and it will last up until the next full moon in Pisces, which is around September 13th, I believe. So the energies I was getting, or the information I was receiving regarding this new moon in Virgo was an emphasis on working out details. Now, as far as where these details are for you depends on where you have Virgo in your chart personally, but it feels like we're going through this cleansing and purification. I feel like Virgo is very health conscious, and not necessarily just physically, although that may be something that is being highlighted for you, as far as, you know, being physically fit, or just being more conscious as to what you're consuming or putting in your body, and just your general health and well-being, but also a spiritual purification for everyone. I feel like there's definitely been a lot of purging and releasing emotionally, the emotional body, as well as the physical body, the mental, your thoughts as well. There's been a lot of, I feel like there's been a lot of fogginess for a lot of people because of certain information that has not been obtained or hasn't been put out for you to know. I feel like everyone's really feeling this build up of a new beginning, or a fresh start, or changes happening in general in their lives. But there's like certain details, certain information, certain facts or documentation that has not been put out or received, sort of like a waiting period, if you will, in order to know which direction or how you want to move forward in your new beginning or your new timeline. But these hidden factors, this cloudiness, this fogginess that's been going on, has been on purpose, because with manifestations, we are always asked to trust and to believe that, you know, it's we're never really fixed to one particular situation, whether that be your career life, or a certain relationship, or just wherever this may be going on or happening in your life. It's always, life is always a continuous change. You know, we're always changing, we're always evolving, and so with these changes happening, we're always asked to trust the process and to have faith that we are being taken care of. But you know, as we're trying to manifest these new beginnings for ourselves, we are needing to really get down to the nitty-gritty, and not only putting out intentions to manifest, but actually putting in the hard work. Virgos are very hard workers, and it takes a lot of dedication through your day-to-day routines, and how you're spending your time, and what you're really putting energy into. So it's important to pay attention to those little signs and those little synchronicities as you are going through your day, in order to be able to piece everything together, and finally have that whole picture that will give you the information that it is that you need in order to move forward with your new cycle in life, or your new timeline, or move forward in the direction that you want to take or shift your life into. So it's not all going to come out all at once, but I feel like things are slowly fitting together. Things are finally beginning to be clear as to how and why. But once again, we don't really have all of that information as of yet, but definitely moving in that direction. So I'm gonna do a quick little tarot spread and see what Spirit has to say regarding this full moon. So I've already pre-shuffled, and I'll shuffle a little more, and let's get started. So I'm starting with the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Oh wow, okay. That was quick. Spirit, treat that light. Beautiful. Okay. So we have passion ignited. This is the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning, a brand new opportunity growing within, burning. It's like a burning desire, an awareness of how it is that this new opportunity or new beginning makes you feel. This is a very vibrant energy. It's young, it's brand new. It's really focusing in on the heart chakra and allowing you to really express yourself via music, or a creative venture, or just a passionate brand new opportunity that's really ignited a brand new flame within you, a new possibility. And I feel like it's all being we have the crown chakra, so it's all of this information, all of this passionate new awareness, the word I was looking for, is coming down through your 7th chakra. This is your crown chakra. This is the chakra that connects to God, to Spirit. When you pray, when you meditate, it is the chakra that connects the rest of your lower chakras to the higher realms, if you will. So it's this is very divinely guided, and I feel like maybe there's not all the details. You don't have all the details as of yet, but you feel this. There's no escaping this potential and this feeling of, it's like a rebirth. In your heart. It's like when you listen to a song that really resonates with how you're feeling, and just feeling very connected, very connected to Spirit and to yourself, emotionally and physically, and allowing your creative juices to flow. And through this, you're realizing, we have the 8 card, which is emotional withdrawal, but it did come out in the reverse. You're realizing that there are certain things that are no longer satisfying you emotionally. And this can have to do with any aspect of your life. Fit it how it's resonating, but you know, there's some time alone, some contemplation. There's some realization that there are certain aspects in your life that are just no longer fulfilling you. It no longer allowing you to feel this passion, this contentment, this exciting, you know, fresh opportunity. You just don't feel this, what's the word? It's just you don't feel the same anymore. You once did, and this is slowly being integrated, and you're slowly becoming self-aware of the truth of the matter, that you have been unhappy with your current circumstances, and are no longer emotionally fulfilled, and you're looking for that reignition in your soul, in order to find that fulfillment once again. And you don't have all of the details yet. There's a lot of contemplation going on, but you know that you want, or you need this passionate new beginning in your life. You want to find it once again. You want to find this fulfillment once again. And there is a lot of, maybe not a lot of turmoil, but a lot of understanding as to where you stand, and what it would mean to actually follow this intuitive, or this inner knowing, as to how to move forward. Let's get a little more information. Spirit. So we have the full major arcana. This is taking a big risk. This is embarking on a new journey, on not having all of the information once again, but having that faith in yourself that you are just ready for a new day, for a new dawn, for a new journey. You no longer want to be trapped or stuck in this darkness, in this cave. And if it means needing to jump off of a cliff, maybe not to that extreme, but doing what is necessary in order to follow this passion that has been reignited within you. Faith in yourself, completely being aware of the obstacles and the challenges that stand before you, but nonetheless still moving forward, still taking that leap of faith. Tell me about this crown chakra, spiritual. Spirit. So we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like for some of you, this is you. You are encompassing the energy of the Queen of Wands. She is usually a Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, sun, moon, or rising. But this is a very passionate, creative person who is always looking into the future and standing in her power and using this passion and creativity to lead her life. She is also usually very skillful in the creative arts. She's usually also very attractive, very beautiful, and attracts a lot of attention. And if this is not you, then maybe this is someone that you may be focused on. But this is definitely taking a leap of faith and standing in your power and moving towards what brings you passion and what brings you happiness, and just taking that leap of faith towards what your intuition or what you're being guided by spirit to do, and not having all of the answers, but I feel like there is definitely a following of the heart. See, the green is the heart chakra, and of course this card represents an inner knowing of passion and excitement, and just having that spark of life reignited within you, either by your own endeavors or by someone else that is really bringing this out of you. Ten of Wands, yes, see, so there is still a contemplation period right now. You're not putting all of your eggs in one basket, because there's some burdens here. There's an inner understanding and an inner knowing that whatever journey you're about to embark on, because it is time, you know that it's going to require a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot. It's gonna be heavy. It's not gonna be an easy journey, but nonetheless, it will be necessary in order to find that emotional fulfillment, that passion in your life once again. I feel like you're sitting on a lot of responsibility. You keep holding on to some secrets, maybe being very guarded and very protective of yourself emotionally, perhaps because you don't want to make the wrong decision, you don't want to hurt yourself or hurt others in the process, but it's a feeling of an inner knowing that it's time to release these burdens. It's time to connect once again with yourself, with your heart, and just taking that time out in order to sort out all of these details, to gain insight on this cloudiness and this fogginess, because there has definitely been something that has ignited within you, and you want a fresh start. You want to be able to stand in your power and move forward towards what it is that makes you feel victorious, and passionate about life, and be able to release what no longer serves you. There is definitely some purging and some contemplation at the moment. So I feel like that's where we are. And I'll definitely do some more energetic updates regarding this new moon and see how we're progressing as a collective and how we're going to be embarking on our journeys. So let me just pull from the Gilded Reverie to clarify. Okay, some changes. Fives are about changes. So we have the Fox. This is usually a sneaky type of predator that runs and takes the eggs when no one is looking and trying to get away before being caught. So I feel like maybe you feel like you just want to escape. I'm getting a sense you just want to run away and start all over again because you have this fire lit under your butt. But Nine of Pentacles being, you know, time. I'm getting time here. Time is running out. You can't continue with this escapism anymore. You have to face the clock and start on this new journey, this new adventure. Take a leap of faith towards what you are passionate about, because either way there will be changes happening in your life. For some, you are moving towards being more independent. Yeah, let me get a little more. Okay. The Whip. Queen of Wands. So I feel like it's not very good clarifiers. So we have the number 11, and I always resonate this number as the twin flame number, but it's also the 2, so it's a choice that you will have to make. You will have to stand in your power and make a choice on who will be punished. No, not, yeah, well, okay. For some of you, someone has a very tight leash around you. This person is very psychic or very intuitive. She wears the pants. I don't mean to laugh, but okay, it's funny to me. Yeah, so someone keeps a very tight leash and you feel like you have to sneak around in order to find your happiness. And maybe because in the past you have been foolish, but I feel like Spirit is saying that it's time to snap out of it and stand in your power and not allow someone else to control you. And there are going to be consequences to your actions. Whether in the past or the present, remember Saturn will be going direct pretty soon. So he is the bringer of karma. And there's definitely going to be some consequences here for some sneaky behavior in the past. And nonetheless, this is a time of a new beginning. We have the Page of Pentacles, so this is an offer coming in. A small token of appreciation, but there's going to have to be a choice made here on how you are going to be moving forward. The time is of the essence. In regards to a decision that you know is going to be painful. Tell me about this time, thank you, Spirit. Okay, yes. So we have the key here. So I feel like taking this time out and taking a moment of meditation, whatever that may mean to you, and sort of emotionally withdraw and really contemplate on these burdens that you have been carrying. I feel like Spirit is saying it is time to release this tight Yeah, whip, give me whipped. If you don't do it, Spirit will. So take note and take inventory of what is important to hold on to and what is no longer serving you and just weighing you down unnecessarily, because you have the information, you have the key to release yourself mentally, to relieve yourself of these burdens by taking a time out, emotionally withdrawing from the world in order to purge and heal yourself. And for any of you who don't know what purging means, it means to let it all out, to sit with the pain, to feel it, to hear it, to understand where it's coming from and why you feel the way you feel, and cry and scream and curse if you need to curse. Do what it is that you need to do and release it. Let it go. It's called healing. You know, we all have to go through these stages of grief, of letting go, the art of surrendering, the art of letting go. It's not pretty, but very much necessary, the ebb and flow of emotions and feelings. What emotions and feelings have been burdening you? Do you see the ship in the background? The land is barren. There's no water. There's no emotions left in the situation. You're physically exhausted. You have nothing left to give. Realize that and release yourself. We have the Eight of Swords. That's all about self-imposed imprisonment, being stuck in your head. Relieve yourself of such burdens. Take inventory of what you need and what you don't need, what has died, what is dried out, what is no longer serving you emotionally, physically, mentally. I feel like a lot of you know this may have something to do with family. 6 is about family. It's all about balance too. You have the key to free yourself, but it's not going to be an easy process. And like I said before in my past video, we have to prepare ourselves and be very diligent with our inner work, because it's never going to get easier. It's not going to get easier. You're just going to get stronger. So yes, that's all I have for today. I hope these messages will reach the people that need to hear it the most. And hopefully if they didn't resonate, maybe next video will. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time.